All right, we're going to talk right now about an event that's coming up at the Bridge Church. It's called Bright Horizon. Steve Case, my next guest. Steve, good afternoon.
Good.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Celebration of life.
That is. Yeah, I think every day, right? Every day is a celebration of life.
That's how I look at life.
And that's really what we want everybody to think about. So, Bright Horizon, we are a hospice and a home health agency, but what we're looking to do is just celebrate life a little bit with people. I think there's so many things in the world that we're not celebrating that, on a day-to-day basis. So people that have lived, that are still living, maybe they're living with a disease and whatnot, but find a reason to celebrate. So the Bridge Church has been great enough to let us use their facility. We have some great entertainment. It'll be a very quick service followed by a huge dove release. We have refreshments, valet parking. We're not asking for anything. We're just asking for people to come out with a smile on their face.
Not even donations? Or?
It's not really what we're looking for at this point. We do have a foundation. We use our foundation to aid people with either food, whether it might be some shelter concerns, or even clothing for people that are going through some hospice or tough times. So we do have a foundation, but we're not going to be passing an offering at that time. We don't feel like that's the time on a celebration of life.
Yeah. I just recently had a personal experience with hospice. My mom was very ill, Alzheimer's, and the hospice nurses, they are angels.
Thank you.
Seriously, when they came in and the things they do and the care they give, I don't know if I could do it myself. I don't know how they do it.
They send people like myself to come out and talk about the company because I can't do what they do. Bridget and Rebecca and Ajit and others we have working for us are absolutely so great at their jobs. And they come out and they talk with the families and tell them what they're going through, what happens next, what are some things they can do. And at the same time, we're grieving through the process with the families as well. And we have a great connection with them. And we want to stay that way. And that's really what we base our company on. We want to build it on connections and how we work with people. And again, through celebration of life. So we've had people are going to be out here that maybe passed away 3-4 years ago, the family that's still living. We want them to come out and say, we remember Dad and we remember, this and that.
Tell me more about Bright Horizon. What exactly is it you do?
Well, we do home health, which if you're not familiar with that, it's anything from physical therapy, speech therapy. We'll come out and do an assessment. Usually a physician gives you the kind of orders for home health. It might be that maybe mom's not getting around as well as she used to, or dad's having some troubles, or maybe there's been a hip surgery, and so we're able to come out and do that. The same thing would be with hospice. If you're not familiar with hospice, that's an order from a physician at no out-of-pocket pay from a family member. So it's a service provided by our state, and so we can keep somebody comfortable at home.
Well, in my mom's case, I know that she preferred to be at home. And nobody wants to spend their last days in a strange place or away from the places where they feel comfortable.
Right.
And my mom's dog was able to be with her.
That's great.
Yeah.
And that's certainly a celebration of life.
Absolutely.
For all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. And I'm glad you shared that because, and maybe home is a senior community. Fairwinds or San Joaquin Gardens are beautiful communities, and that's where Mom's been living, and we want that to continue there. So, obviously we offer hospice services wherever it might be. So, short of the moon. We don't go there yet.
What about a comet?
We're working towards it.
You're working on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else coming up after the celebration?
Just a day-to-day basis. I work a lot with the Senior Living Network. I know Gail Lansadell and Marie Espinola, who work with the Alzheimer's Foundation, and she is the Alzheimer's Foundation for the Central Valley. Do a great job. And she really is a spokesperson. So if you're ever looking for that and you look up seniorlivingnetwork.com, always some great events and things to support. I really encourage people, if you have a musical talent or things like that, contact these places and offer that as your donation of life.
What do you mean? Offer a musical?
You're a piano player, per se, and you want to go. Fairwinds has times that they have available to come in and play piano, and you offer that up for an hour. Guess what? You just made 100+ seniors, really afternoon, that much nicer for them. So.
And it doesn't cost you a thing.
No, it certainly doesn't. And I have a lot of people ask me, what can I do? I'd like to do something. Go in and play card games. Contact the activity directors at these communities because they're looking for people like you and me and everybody else.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
Thanks.
Maybe I can take Robbie in.
That's it.
Have little therapy dogs?
Give him a computer and some cameras. We're on our way, right? You guys are set.
We're on our way. All right. Bright Horizon. The big celebration is at the Bridge Church. Where is the church?
Ashlan. I always tell people Ashlan and First is really the cross streets. It's been there for years. It used to be called, help me out a little bit, EV Free, and now it's called the Bridge. Beautiful church, great location, center of Fresno, and we'll be there 10:30 next Saturday.
Saturday the 22nd.
You got it. Yes,
Steve,
sir. Thanks so
thank
much.
you for coming in.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Celebration of life right here on Central Valley Talk.